Hello, my name is Jenna Buchan, and I chose my final speech to discuss why horse slaughter should be illegal in the United States. I would like to start my speech off with a quote from the Bible. It is in the book of Job, chapter 39, verse 19 through 25. Do you give the horse his might? Do you clothe his neck with mane? Do you make him leap like the lotus? His majestic snorting is terrifying. He paws in the valley and exults in his strength. He goes out to meet the weapons. He laughs at fear and is not dismayed. He does not turn back from the sword. Upon him rattle the quiver, the flashing spear, and the javelin. Arguably the greatest tool in American history is the horse. In the early 20th century, the horse revolutionized Western culture. Life on horseback offered enormous advantages in trade, hunting, and warfare. Horses were essential in pulling heavy guns, transporting weapons and supplies, carrying the wounded to hospitals, and threatening opposing armies with cavalry charges. It is recorded in soldiers' and officers' journals about the bravery, will, and determination these horses had. When the war was over, many came back to the United States and received Purple Hearts. Now we must ask ourselves, what do these horses provide in today's society? Besides being the best therapeutical animal, horses provide financial support for our and international economies. In America alone, the equestrian industry provides over 4,600 jobs and $102 billion in revenue each year. This is cited for the Industry and Media Influence, page 1. This industry not only has a direct effect, but also supports hay, agricultural equipment, tourism, and real estate industries. As equestrianism begins to evolve and expand internationally, the role of the horse continues to be pivotal and important aspect. How can an animal who has done and is doing so much for the United States be subjected to slaughter? They shouldn't, and here are the reasons why. A common misconception is that horses going to slaughter are old, injured, and are unable to do work. The U.S. Department of Agriculture has confirmed with a study performed by Dr. Temple Grandin that 93% of horses sent to slaughter are healthy and able to perform. This is cited Why Ban Horse Slaughter, page 1. Slaughter proponents have widely claimed that slaughter is somehow an alternative for unwanted or excess horses. Nothing could be further from the truth. Slaughter actually creates a secondary market which enables overbreeding and poor breeding practices. Slaughter is driven by the demand for horse meat in foreign countries. It is available and increases the number of access horses because people are demanding them and have a profitable way of disposing them. 5 million taxpayer dollars annually went to inspect 3 foreign-owned horse slaughterhouses in the United States. The meat was then shipped overseas, so there was no benefit to the U.S. economy. Chevetico, the Belgian-owned slaughterhouse, only paid each year 1% of its revenues in taxes. For example, this slaughterhouse paid a total of $5 in federal taxes on $12 million in annual sales. This is cited for Why Ban Horse Slaughter, page 1. Equine slaughter facilities bring devastating impacts to the local community. Many companies refuse to work or opportune with these facilities. The standard of living decreases, and the environment is negatively affected. The Canadian horse slaughterhouse at the Natural Valley Farms in Saskatchewan was shut down in 2009 for dumping blood and other tons of waste into local river and into the ground. Because of the use of antibiotics and painkillers, horses' blood, organs, and wastes cannot be reused or recycled, which leaves the overwhelming task of finding a place to dispose of the body parts. As Paul Bakken, mayor of Coffam, Texas, during the time a horse facility operated there until 2007 said, "My community did not benefit. We paid." Why Ban Horse Slaughter, page 1. Horse slaughter plants operating in 2007 never created more than 178 low-wage jobs, and many of these were held by illegal aliens. The FDA does not regulate horses as food animals. Horses receive multiple medications such as steroid, dewormers, ointments throughout their life. Kill buyers do not know the horse's medical history. The FDA bans the anti-inflammatory drug fibutazone, or bute, in all food-producing animals. Many horses have received bute, which is a carcinogen and can cause apoplectic amnesia in humans. This is found I cited from Disquieting Truth About Toxic Horse Meat, page 2. A recent nationwide poll conducted by Lake Research Partners confirms that 80% of Americans, regardless of their gender, political affiliation, whether they live in an urban or rural area, or their geographic location, oppose the slaughter of horses for human consumption. The poll confirms that a vast majority of horse owners are also against the slaughtering of our nation's equine. I believe it's time to listen to the voice of the people. Horses are iconic, our pets, and our competitive partners in today's society. We should not be forced to have slaughter plants in our country when the majority of people do not want them. Thank you again for listening, and I hope you enjoyed our final speech.